10 things I stopped buying and why it's good for you. When it comes to shopping, there might be some products you have bought so many times that you know exactly what size and color to buy. Or maybe you just enjoy spending your hard-earned money on new clothes every season. No matter how often or seldom you like to shop, it can be easy to get bogged down by the pressures of finding the perfect outfit and keeping up with hot trends. However, there are ways you can stop buying certain items without sacrificing your personal style or self-expression. With the rise of the fast fashion industry and everything becoming accessible online, more and more people are constantly pressured to buy things they don't necessarily need. These 10 things are great things to stop buying if you want your closet to keep feeling fresh and new for years to come. Keep reading for more information about why these things aren't worth your time and money any longer. Basics you should stop buying. One of the easiest ways to save money is by reducing the amount of items you regularly purchase. This list of basics you should stop buying is helpful because it might be items you don't even realize you are purchasing. Hangers. If you have one closet rod to hang everything in your closet, you probably don't need to buy hangers. If you have shelves, though, it makes sense to have a few on hand. Underwear and socks. This one is an obvious one. There is no need to buy underwear and socks. You can always just wash them yourself after each wear. Batteries. If you don't have an excessive amount of electronics, you don't need to buy batteries. You can use rechargeable batteries if you have a place to charge them. If not, you could always buy batteries from the dollar store or a different discount store. Dryer sheets. This is another obvious one, but dryer sheets are pretty unnecessary. They are great for adding a fresh scent to your laundry, but you don't need to buy them. You can easily use old newspaper instead. Outrageous shoe designs. Shoes are a necessity, but they don't have to be expensive. If you are tempted to buy a pair of $200 designer shoes because they are so outrageous, reconsider. Shoes are meant to protect your feet and get you from one place to another. They should be comfortable and durable regardless of what brand they are. If you have a pair of $200 designer shoes, chances are you can't wear them in any situation. You might feel ashamed to wear them if they are so over the top that they stand out to almost everyone around you. Designer shoes are a nice gift if they are something you truly want, but don't feel like you have to buy designer shoes on a regular basis just because they are outrageous. Expensive brands and labels. It can be tempting to buy the designer jeans you like because of their brand and label or the $150 boots. Don't do it. Instead, buy the cheaper clothing from a discount store. There is no need to spend a ton of money on a single item of clothing. You can find styles you like at a much lower price point. If you like the designer jeans or boots, great. Just don't feel like you have to buy the more expensive versions just because they have a label. You can find cheaper clothing at dollar stores and small shops. They often have the same styles with a less expensive price tag. This way you can still buy what you like without spending too much money. Fast fashion brands. If you love shopping for new clothes, it is easy to fall into the trap of buying more and more. But you don't have to buy all of your clothes new. Try to buy used clothing or shop at a discounted clothing store. If you love clothes shopping but don't have the budget to buy everything new, try to buy more used clothes. If you love the current fashion trends but don't have the money to buy everything new, shop at a discounted clothing store. You can find some great items that still have tags on them. You can also find vintage clothing, which is often much cheaper than the clothing at the discounted stores. You can choose how to shop based on what you like and what works for you and your budget. Over-the-top dresses. If you love the flowy, over-the-top dresses, don't feel like you have to buy them new. Try to buy them used or shop at a discounted clothing store. If you love the look of these dresses but don't have the budget to buy them new, try to find used ones. You can find them at thrift stores or on sites like eBay. If you love the look of the flowy, over-the-top dresses but don't have the money to buy them new, shop at a discounted clothing store. You can find some great items that still have tags on them. You can also find vintage clothing, which is often much cheaper than the clothing at the discounted stores. You can choose how to shop based on what you like and what works for you and your budget. Buying things you don't need can be easy and almost become a habit. If you are trying to save money, though, it is important to recognize and stop buying unnecessary items. This list of things you should stop buying is helpful because it is a wide variety of items. These are all things you might buy regularly and not even realize they aren't necessary. If you want to feel like your money is going further, it is important to stop buying these unnecessary things. Once you stop buying them, you have more money to spend on the things that are truly important. If you enjoyed this video and got value from it, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. Comment below if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.